Okay, good morning. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning is a state of mind, folks. It is morning somewhere, and in my mind, it's always morning. GM, everyone, welcome to my stream. I am so excited to be with you here today because we're making music. I haven't done this in a long time. I make the music for my videos. I like to do that. It's like a fulfilling exercise creatively. I also have a music background. I don't have the degree up in the background, but I have a degree in music production, so I should use it. Paid a lot for that degree, so we should be putting it to good use. I have like an idea of what I want to do music-wise, but maybe I should explain the video a little bit more before we get into it. So Super 8 is an enormous rocket motor that I fired about a month ago, a little over a month ago. And I don't actually need these, right? Let me make sure this sounds good real quick. Go. A little over a month ago. Great. Super 8 is a rocket motor I fired a little over a month ago, and I shot the whole thing in slow motion. Like, I shot the whole build process at like 600 to 1,000 frames per second, 5K. Like, it. Sometimes you have an idea creatively and you're like, this is going to destroy me and I must see it through. And that's what I did. So I worked with FreeFly on this. They loaned me out one of their Ember cameras, and it has produced some of the most beautiful footage I have ever seen. I'm so glad that I did this. However, it has been very hard to cut it together. And the idea is, what if you had like a Yule log fireplace on your TV, but instead of fire, it's just machining content. It's just like really beautiful shots of machining and motor building content, of propellant mixing, of rocket motor firing, and it's all one project. So it's like, I mean, I don't know how many hours, but I'm going to guess 6 to 8 cumulative hours of just really high quality slow motion footage that you can put on your TV at some point. And so there has to be like a shorter, more consumable version, because you and me, if you're tuned in right now, you are a degenerate like myself. And so you'd probably watch the whole thing, but not everyone will. We have to understand the world is made up of people who tragically do not ride or die as BPS fam. So for those shorter videos, I want some music to be in the background. I want it to be kind of, I don't know, rhythmic, melodic, ambient, a little cinematic even, dare I say. And that's what we're here today to make. I've got Logic Pro open, and I will show it to you now using the power of OBS. There we go. By the way, just making sure here, can you see and hear me? And if so, go ahead and relay that information to me, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Just keep me posted regarding that one matter. Let me get my ducks in a row, and then once they're all lined up, my ducks, they can start walking. We've got a lot of people in the chat here. Most of them are coming across really small. I think I have to pop out the chat. Cool. Great. Love that it showed up there. In the business, I'm what I would call a professional. What does the 8 in Super 8 stand for? It's 8 inches in diameter. And that's it. Yes, sounds good. 4x4, 5x5, 5x5. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, perfect audio. 5x5. Yes, Logic. Hi, everyone. What's up, Tiff? Bookshelf reveal when? We could do a bookshelf reveal, but why don't we do a little bit of music first? We gotta keep it on the rails, you know? I am not known for keeping it on the rails, but we gotta do a little bit of that. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else? I'm gonna crack a quick fridge cigarette, if no one minds. Does anyone mind if I smoke in here? Just like a cheeky, just like a little fridge cigarette, you know what I mean? Man, smoking isn't good for you, but it feels so good. I don't actually smoke, but we've been referring to gum and Coca-Cola or Diet Cokes as cigarettes in one form or another. And I'm really enjoying it. Okay. Oh, God, a fridge cigarette hits so hard. So I don't think I can play the music that is inspiring me for what I want to make here. And I do think it's going to be a kind of longer ambient piece, but it's going to be cool. It's going to bop. If you are bored during this, first of all, I know you'd never be because I'm so entertaining. But if you happen to want to know the inspiration that I'm looking for, Ritual by John Hopkins is such a good album. It starts off very slow. You got to get through that first song, maybe first 2 songs, and then it's bumping. It's so good. And that was the original thought, is I would just use that album from John Hopkins. And you know what happened is they did not respond to my inquiry to license it. And then there's another one by Matt Lange. I'm not actually sure what you would call it. But Matt here has a song called Less Is More that is really good, and that I don't think I can play for you because I'll get copyright nuked. How does Logic Pro differ from GarageBand? I think Logic Pro is like, if GarageBand is a calculator, Logic Pro is MATLAB. Does that make sense? It's like a really fancy calculator. So it's just GarageBand on steroids. Let me get rid of this because it's not going to help us. Let me get my headphones on. Girl, put your headphones on. It's records, isn't it? All right. Oh, it's too bad I don't have 400 GoPros so you can see this from 30 billion angles. Tragic. So the vibe, I already set the tempo, which is just 120 BPM. That's the vibe. We're going to go in D too. And my thought is, why don't we start with just a real basic, like a basic, what do they call it? The tonic? Yeah. Like just a drone. And we're going to cycle through a couple of the arpeggiators here. If you don't know what an arpeggiator is, I will explain it really quick because it's my favorite thing, and you hear it in almost every BPS song. So if I were to take, here's a synth. Can everyone hear that all right? I got a keyboard down below. You can see I've got some fridge cigarettes on deck too. Let me get something nice. All right, sure, whatever. Jesus. So if I hold down a chord, it just stays there. And with an arpeggiator, what you do is it still holds down the chord. Synth. I like this one. It arpeggiates it. So I'm still just holding down the chord. Actually, if I take my keys off, I'm not even pressing the keyboard anymore. All I have to do is press the chord, and then it cycles through there. And you can change with an arpeggiator, you can change what it does. So if I hold down the chord again, I can change the direction. I can change the variation. And now there's no octave range here too. It's just in the notes that I played. I can make it go down. You can do all sorts of stuff, and then you can do it at different rates too. So that's what an arpeggiator does. They are one of my favorite things in music because it's like such a cheat code for just creating something really, I don't know, like nice and melodic. But you can also use it to just like hold down a note and have it do a bunch of interesting stuff. So we're going to cycle through a bunch of these. And it's going to sound goofy. Okay. That's crazy. We already did that one. I don't hate this. This is not an arpeggiator that I'm familiar with. little bit learning as we go. Yeah, all right. We don't need the whole bunch of octaves. I like that. Let's just start there. One of the hardest parts of making anything creative is the making peace with it not being perfect when you make it the first time, and knowing that like you have to make it imperfect first, because it's a lot easier to make it imperfect first and then make it perfect than to make it perfect from the start. Anyone who does painting, photography, music, any type of videography, almost any creative field, it's like really hard to get over that. And I've been like doing creative stuff professionally for like a long time, and I still can't really get over it. We'll give it 2 bars. Is this not synced? If we quantize, maybe it's fine. Quantize moves the note to match the exact bar. Yeah, sync is on. Oops. Yeah, here we go. So we can do this and loop. And then I want to know if it sounds weird when it loops over again. Great. You know what we're going to do? We're going to move this way out into infinity. How do I make this longer? I also want this to be beats in time. So notionally, I'm not saying we're doing this today. However, I would kind of like for this whole thing to be like a 30-minute song. I don't think we're doing that today, but we're going to do some of it. Okay. So what can we build on top of that? Are you a Mark Rebellier? No, but I'm so honored to hear his name mentioned in the comments. Oh, dude is the GOAT. Let's just see what else sparks our fancy here. Oh, shh. It's my stream. I should be able to swear, but also, hold on. I think I fucked it up. I mean, I fricked it up. Okay, we have to move to a new track because we can't mess with the ARP there anymore. Actually, you know what I think we want? I think we want something simpler. So, I always forget how to do anything ever, forever. Kid named, how do I just get a blank track? No. There we go. Software. Yes. Sure. We're going to use AU. Can you guys see? Oh, you can see the menu. That's cool. If you're not rocking with the Vital synth, Vital is free, and the Nest Acoustics stuff, I found this guy on TikTok, dude. He's so good. Nest Acoustics, all these presets, so cool. Get rid of this. I use a lot of this guy's stuff. There's actually a lot more included in this pack than I remember there being. Wow. That could be a cool bass. It's like messing with my... I think I'm clipping. I think that's what's happening. Kid named Revert to launch site. Joe, turn it down. Is it too loud? Is it too loud? Help! Help! Your desktop is too loud. Okay, let's go down a little bit. If I go down to like 6, make sure I go to both. Ba ba ba. Kid named Open Broadcast Software. How's that? Is that better? Oh man, what? How did that... Okay, hold on. I goofed it up. See, I did the thing that I was trying not to do. I think the delay is too much. I don't know that this is actually what I want. Let's do this, fellas. Fellas, ladies, all my pals. Let's try something else. Let's not commit to it. There's a big fly in this house, and it's going to make me crash TF out. I don't know what happens, but these flies... He's designing the board! Yes! Yes, Jax. Oh, man. Slammer song. Let's try something new, okay? Nothing wrong with that. Fellas, is there anything wrong with that? Can I just get a chat? Is there anything wrong with that? I don't think so, right? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Let's try a little less rhythmic, okay? We're gonna go back to Vital because I love Vital. Hey, call me Signs the way I'm Vital. That one's kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, thank you, Tiff. Okay. So one thing that John Hopkins does really well in his album Ritual, which again, you should right now bookmark it and listen to it later and then tweet or email me or do whatever when you listen, because you're going to want to tell me how good at it is. One thing that he does really well is play with the mode, like the musical mode that the song is in. And more specifically, I like in a more simple way, he plays with whether it's major or minor. So, yeah. It's really hard to describe what I want to do because I don't remember a lot of the theory anymore. I just know a lot of shapes on the piano that I like. I'm feeling all right about this. Oh, there it is. The fly just went. But give me 1 second. Hello? Here he is. Here he is. Hold on. Damn! Got his ass. All right. Got it. Got the fly. Okay. Chat, can we get a W Riz in the chat? So all of these notes inform what key it's in, but they don't give away if it's major or minor. This is the thing I was trying to say. They don't give away if one thing, we could either add that would make it minor, that would make it major. And it's the one giveaway. And I think John Hopkins does a really good job playing with that. And I would like to just give it a shot. So let's try some more sounds. I'm just going to mess around, right? Open mind. What do we think? That sound good? Here's an idea. The attack is, yeah. Oh my God. Haters will say they are not back. W chat. Okay, chat, clip that. Also, one cool thing about Vital is that it's also it's a very pretty synth. Okay. So, the other thing that he does well is I don't think he opens on the tonic. Again, I don't think I can play the album that I'm thinking of because I think I will get copyright obliterated. But he plays the fifth. So yeah, I mean, that'll work. Again, we have to just start somewhere and then it becomes easier along the way. just gonna hold this for a minute. When I'm in the club and they turn on this one. Oh! Plug! All right. Now check out my vision. Check out my creative vision. You ready? We're gonna bip this thing. Y'all rock with the bip chat. Can I get a bip in the chat, please? Does anyone know what bip means before I do it? Bip. BIP. Anyone know what bip means? Bounce in peace. You're close. Bip the chip, not further off. Anyone know what it means? Bounce in peace is close. Built in place. Oh, come on, combine them. Just do one of the... Nothing wrong with that. Bounce in place. There we go. So the reason we're doing this... Ooh, do we not call it bip anymore? Oh, bounce. Yeah, bounce in place. See that right there? So bounce in place is nice because what we've created is a MIDI track, but the MIDI track has to be triggered by the starting note. And I don't want to have to do that every time. I want to be able to play it wherever it is. So we're going to mute this track. These two are going to be kind of connected. What we can also do is add the fade tool. Chat, drop a low taper fade in the chat, please. Fade tool. And if I hold this, oh God, how do I do this? Okay, hold on. Is it not the fade tool? Oh, it is. Yeah, okay, cool. The other crazy thing we can do with fades is we can change what they actually do. Speed up is one of my favorite things. You ready? You know what, dude? Frick it. Let's leave it. What are they gonna do? Kill me? How do I... Guys, it is not easy to be 400,000 years old and using the computer. Kind of sick. Kind of cool. Chat did not like the low taper fade. Chat, clip that. Also, we missed a super chat, by the way. It is from How to Spaceic. Excellent name. Throwback. Needs more cowbell. I'm going to go ahead and give that a thumbs up and give it a heart. If anyone can scroll up and give that a heart real quick, I will give you more cowbell. If you super chat, by the way, I'm going to add you an instrument. So for every time someone super chats, you become an instrument in the song. I cannot promise you I will keep your volume at full, but you will become an instrument in this song. So, How to Spaceic gets a channel. How Too basic. Basic, right? And in drum kit, there should be a cowbell in one of these, right? All right. Which one is it? Okay, it's there. Okay. The super chat must be above $5. Although Joey Moon, just because I didn't set that rule until you super chatted, you will also get a track. I think this is perhaps going to be a bad idea. Is it possible to group tracks? Track stack? Folder stack? Ooh, perfect. Okay, great. This is what we're going to do. So sub 1 is going to be called super chats. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so on top of this, we need a harp. And the harp is from Joey Moon. Joey Moon. This is going to take over the stream. I'm going to loop this. I am not going to... I'm not going to quantize this. Actually, no, I will, because it might sound kind of cool at the end. So we're going to take all these. We're going to quantize to half note. Oop, no, we're going to quantize to quarter note. And then we need a harp, which is probably in orchestral. Cool. We're going to take that. It's going to have to be... I think that will work. We got to make sure that loops. I mean, some of these things might end up sounding good. We'll see. Bagpipes. Uh-oh. Okay, fellas. Hold on. An ARP somewhere, Spaceman? Flunkle? Flunkle gets an ARP. Here, we're gonna start doing some goofy stuff. No. Perfect. Great. Okay. Huge. Boom. Uh-oh. All right. I think we may have to hit a pause on this. Bagpipes? Bagpipes has a lot of likes. I'm doing one more, and it's bagpipes. Add any track you think fits on behalf of my nephew, Henry. Oh my gosh. Hi, Henry. Thank you, Tyson. Tyson, we're going to add some real instruments for this. This last one is bagpipes. Lucian Roman. Okay. I don't know that I have bagpipes in here, do I? It's possible. Lucian, could we get a different suggestion? Because I don't know that I'm going to be able to get bagpipes for you. World. Are bagpipes a woodwind? How about a saxophone? All right, Lucian, what are we doing here? Trombone if you don't have bagpipes. You got it, man. Trombone is a brass instrument. Okay, great. This was a bad idea. Great. Lucian, there's your trombone, brother. We are muting all of these, and I'm gonna make the actual song now. This is great. All right. So this feels. Let's get rid of this. No. Oh my god! I thought this was gonna mute the whole thing. You know what, man? This one's on me. I shouldn't have done it. Mongolian throat singing. Brother, you know what? They might actually have that. No. I will not get sidetracked. We are muting all of these. Thank you so much for the super chats. This one's on me. That was a mistake. Let's get back into this. Let me think about what this needs. So the eventual thing is it's going to be like rhythmic and pulsing. And I think it's got a little bit too much mid right now, and so we'll pull a little bit out. You can hear the difference. Let me channel my inner Rick Rubin. Okay. Can you scroll? Fellas, what are we doing? What was I just going to do? Arpeggiator. No. Synth. Bass. I want something dirty. I want something messy. None of these. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Hear me out. A spring reverb would be kind of cool. I don't like this. I don't like this. I think I need to like lean less on the tonic. Also, I'm not going to apologize for my own stream, but I am going to tell you a lot of making music, at least for me, is a pretty arduous process at the start. Like, I sort of know what I want this to sound like, but we have to like find it along the way. And so I have one instrument that I might put in, and that's whatever this is right now. So it will clear up along the way, but a lot of the beginning parts are just like kind of, they're just kind of goofy. Let's try adding one of the things that I want to show up fairly soon is a sidechained version of this. So maybe we can just jump ahead and remind ourselves. Can I remove this fade? We can jump ahead and remind ourselves that it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to happen, and then we can make it perfect after it happens. How do I crossfade? Perfect. What? Why do you need to process that? There's another fly. There's a second fly. Mr. President, a second fly has hit my living room. Hold on. It'll be back, and it'll distract me more. Whatever. Okay, so it does not need to be perfect. It just needs to exist, and then it can become good. Let's sidechain some MFs, so to speak, as they say in the biz. So this is about a minute in. Maybe let's do 2 minutes of getting a little saucy with it, so to speak. And then we'll bring in the sidechain stuff. What? Huh? Perf. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. That can come in later. Great. 1, 2, 3, buckle my shoe. I forget all the controls, and they're all different between like video and audio editing. It drives me bonkers. It's like the fly of my mind. That's a simple. It's not what I wanted. Hello? I'm so dumb, it's crazy. Okay, hold on. Great. 1, 2, 3, buckle my shoe. Now check this out. The kick, who even care about the kick, right? That's what I've always said. The reason we're putting this here is not because we want to hear the kick. So I'm even going to mute him, right? What we're actually going to do is we're going to take a compressor. I'm going to use a different one. I guess we'll just use the regular compressor. And we're going to sidechain it to an instrument, which is the Blue Ridge. Kick, side. And if you don't know what sidechaining is, you're going to instantly recognize what it does. All right. Justice for Will. What happened? Who's Will? Huh? I should sample the fly. He's just moving his mouth, no words. Oh, me? No, I'm just focused, bro. This is what artistry looks like. Artistry, but also mostly brain damage from hot glue fumes. What? Oh, it's a joke. Okay. Yeah. No. I see the vision. I see the vision. Okay. Y'all are playing a little prank. Nothing wrong with that. How's traffic going? He's good. He's snoozing out there. See, this is too strong. So we're going to have to introduce the... All right. So in automation, we're going to take the... I think I want input gain, right? Before we automate, let's make sure I can actually move these things around. No, I want threshold. No. How do I get this to feed into it at a different volume? I want to fade it in. I guess. Okay, we'll just mix the input and output. That's what we'll do. So in automation, we're going to do read, volume, compressor, it would be mix 100% 0. Oops. And so it should gently fade in. Yeah. Gamma! Okay, cool. That is gently fading in. Great. Can we get a little peep of that? Okay. I'm kind of hating one of these notes now. Maybe it's because I've listened to it too much, but we can maybe tune it out a little bit. We do that, and yeah. Cool. And I would still go further down on getting rid of the mid stuff. One other thing that's worth noting is this doesn't have to stand on its own. Why don't we allow this to transition? Oh my God, congratulations. Why don't we allow this to transition to something new? Let's just play around for like a second. See, so that gives away that it's major, which we can do a little bit, but I kind of want to keep it a secret, a little secret, a surprise. It should be like mysterious for a little while. And so if you play around that, that would be minor. No. That's minor, so you have to avoid it. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why don't we try to get a little bit of who knows, man? Who knows what I wanted to say there? It's gone. That thought is completely gone. Let's try Vital Audio, and we'll do something a little bit more atmospheric. Oh, you know what else I don't have? Let's try to download this. Labs. Wow, that totally worked. I just Googled Labs and Spitfire Audio comes right up. I do not believe I ever paid for this. Packs. How do I download this? Oh. I download. Spitfire Audio app. I think this is what I want. Mac. We're going to go ahead and install some programs on my computer live on stream. I know this is like one of the most exciting things you guys have seen. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. See how that goes. I'm going to stop. You know what? I'm going to stop apologizing for this. If you want to watch the stream, you can watch the stream. Open. Sure. Do I have to? Maybe that's my password? I don't think I ever had to log in. Hold on. This is going to be worth it. There's a lot of good sounds in here. But I don't know what my password is. I forgot my password. Tell me what it is. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh man, I'm playing with fire. Goodness me. This is one of the most irresponsible things I've done is open up my password manager on a stream. Okay, there we go. Finish. Sure. I may have to reopen Logic. Okay. Labs. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, just make myself full screen? Yeah, see, that would have been a good idea like 10 years ago. Labs has moved. Are you kidding me? Why did you let me download an app that you don't support? Ah. All right, fine. I'll download a second application. So sick, dude. It'll be worth it, you guys. I'm going full screen. There's too much risk. Continue. I agree. Look, I read the whole license agreement. What are you gonna do? Here we go. It's installed. Great. Move to trash. Is this the new app? This looks a lot like the old app. Did it go in here? Oh, labs. Okay, hold on. We're almost back. Oh no, that's the wrong app. Oh my God, I clicked it again. Guys, thank you for tuning into my stream. Kid named, I have to type in my account information 400,000 times because we live in hell. One thing that I've been hoping to do, all right. One thing I'm hopeful for this year is that I get to subscribe to more services, you know? I love subscriptions. I love paying for a subscription. This is hypocritical because Patreon is a subscription and that's how I do my job. But I'm still allowed to complain about it. All right, we're going to download all of these. So Labs has a bunch of these that say subscribe. These are all synth packs. But a bunch of them are also free. Popular, all packs, free. Sure. We're going to get all these, dude. Choir, pipes, whirly, strings. It's a ton of this stuff. Obsolete machines, sure. Wow, there's a lot more than there used to be. Cassette. There's a really good soft piano It's not glass piano. I've used it in a bunch of the BPS songs. Siren. I'm just gonna get all these, man. Kid named ruining my internet speed. These will help us create the atmosphere we are seeking. And usually I would have had these installed, but that is on a different computer. I have not made music on this computer yet. Is there a button that says download all? There probably is, and I'm sure chat is like yelling at me about it. Soft piano, that's the one. Oh, these are all like 100,000 gigabytes. I'm in trouble. How do I see my downloads? Well, I'm not sure if I can see my downloads. Fellas, I don't know why they made this app. This feels like a little silly. But I can play in it, I think. No, I can't. I can sort of play in it. I will have to restart Logic, which I will do. We're going to keep grinding. We are not done. But I got to restart Logic. We shouldn't need to download more things after this. Okay. I have rebooted my PC. And now, if we go into Vital, we should have a new instrument. AU, Spitfire Audio, Labs, Stereo. Boom. Can I be open and honest, chat? Chat, go ahead and let me know. Do I have permission to speak my truth? Chat? No? No? My truth is that I don't like this interface. I liked the other one way better. All right, cool. What are we doing, you guys? What? How does this work? Yeah, all right. This is what I was looking for. Why is the interface so bad? Ooh, whoa. Yeah. I'll be having that. Fellas, I think we might be back. All right, orbiting harp, a slammer if I've ever heard one. Yeah, all right. You know what? I could cry. I love Spitfire Labs. Also, many of these sounds are new to me because I haven't updated my Spitfire Labs plugins in a while. Bagpipes, baby! We're back! Fellas, it is with great pleasure that I alert you to our backness. Oh, man. If you're watching the stream, go ahead, get yourself a fresh cig. Have a smoke. Talking about a fridge cigarette, by the way. It's a Diet Coke. Or smoke, actually. I can't stop. I mean, do it, you know, live your dream, dude. All right. Dude, these are all bagpipes. I am in love. Can I tell you a secret? I do actually like bagpipes. I am a bit of a bagpipe enjoyer. Let's see if we restart labs, if it will populate new instruments, because we should have more downloaded by now. That's vital. Whoops. Ba, 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 ba. Oh my God, it has to log me in. It's a free account. Here we go. Vintage keys. Drums. Wow, there's a lot of new stuff here. Pipes, tape, piano. I feel like I've used this. Maybe not. Organic textures. Yeah, I've used this. Really cool. Yeah. This is like twice as good as I remember it being. This has become a stream of me just like messing around in Logic, but we're gonna let it go a little longer. Hello? I don't like that. All right, I think... Yeah, sure. I think we need to start committing and actually using some of this stuff. Foghorn? This is the best day of my life. The strings don't do a lot for me. All right, I think we have... Hold on, one more. Astral Forms. let's commit. Let's commit to some stuff here. We're goofing and spoofing a little bit too much. So I liked a lot of these. Okay, cool. Hello. Oh, did I remove the thing? That's too bad. Hello? All right. Want a break from the ad? Full flow aerospace. That's on point, brother. That's, yeah. That's so funny. All right. So let's go ahead and build out let's go ahead and build out some goofy stuff in these first few minutes, and I think we can get pretty loose with it. No bad ideas. No, I'm gonna try that again. I actually don't know that I like this one. Windy saxophone. Let's try. It's a little too slow. Can I attack? No. All right, we're doing this. It's a little muddy, but it'll be fine. know if you guys can still see my stream, but my Google Chrome just 100,000% died. Yeah, all right. Are we seeing the vision? All right. All right. Let me, what happened to my streaming page? We didn't drop any frames. I don't know what happened. Well, we're back now. Yeah, okay. All right. We're becoming back. I've missed some super chats. Let me catch up really quick. Okay. Thank you for making such banger videos. You got me. Trad says, Joe, thank you for making such banger videos. You got me into aerospace. Now I'm going full time at ULA after I graduate because of it. It's a dream come true, and I just wanted to say thank you. Dude, thank you so much. That rocks. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It also, like, it makes me so happy to hear that, like, in one way or another, I don't know, in one way or another, I could like help push someone into aerospace because it's so cool. There are so many interesting problems to solve there. There are like so many big humanity things to do in aerospace, and like that rocks. Thank you. A little off topic. James says, a little off topic, but it's been a sec. I think the last time I was here, you guys were having trouble finding a remote location. Saw the update, eyeballing that 3,000 lift pound force in Super 8. Joey B can cook. # yes chef. Thank you, James. Yeah, no, we're the video is going to be great about it. It's super well documented. My hope is that like a lot of the stuff on the BPS channel ends up being helpful, especially for college teams or people who are getting started. It's a joke at this point, but like, you know, my videos are not a tutorial, but also hopefully they help. And yeah, last time I was streaming on this channel, I think I was like very sad about the land searching situation for mixing a motor, and it is solved. It felt like it would never end, and indeed it did. Truly, like, this too shall pass. Wow, I do not miss how crazy that process made me feel. It's a good reminder. That really felt like it would never end. Anyway, thank you very much, James. All right, fellas, how are we all feeling out here? Are we cooking? Are we booking? Are we looking? You got to pick one. Are you going to make a video about that? Yeah, I think so. Here's the problem, and I would appreciate some advice on this. If you guys want to drop what you think I should do in the chat. I spent a long time trying to figure out how to solve the problem of how to like legally and otherwise make a motor production place. And I'm concerned that like publishing any information on it is an avenue for me to like dox myself, because like the location of where that place is very sensitive, and I don't want to add any fuel to that fire. And so what I'd like to do, I filmed so much of that process, and what I'd kind of like to do is like wait until the space shot happens, and then once I'm moved out, I will talk a lot about it. But that's like, you know, it's not no time down the road. So either we all have to be very patient, or I have to get very brave. As a fellow creator, protect your privacy. Ah, man. Also, wait, shout out fellow creator. Oh my gosh, dude, you're killing it. Wow. Dude, I'm subscribing. I'm subscribing. Everyone go subscribe to Reject Convenience. This is awesome. I'm gonna check out your stuff. Anyway, yeah, but like protect your privacy, but also like, you know, there's probably some helpful stuff that could like help people think about risk. I actually I'm trying, if everyone wants to cross their fingers, I am trying to convince a person who makes motors professionally, who I won't, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to convince Anthony Cesaroni to be willing to go on camera and talk about like show a bunch of their mix process. And I think it could be, if as long as we like, you know, de-itarify it or whatever, I think it could be really helpful for like a lot of amateurs to just have more resources of like, here's how you mix propellant without blowing yourself up. I can only do so well as like a dude who has figured it out himself. And it's just like a really big ask for Mr. Cesaroni because he's like reputation and other stuff. But we'll see. I'm trying. All right. Pals, what are we doing? Should we keep making some music? I'm a big fan of this, dude. We are. I think it's okay to say it. I think we might be back. I think it's okay. Cancel me if you have to. If you must. Let's reload labs just in case more stuff is loaded in. I really want to show you guys the soft piano because the soft piano is like what got me into labs. Shout out my boy Colin Pastor, who got me into this. But I don't see it. Oh, soft piano. Boom. It's like so nice. It's like beautiful, and there's a bunch of ways you can adjust like how the softness works. And it's free, dude. It's free. This is also. Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. This one uses samples, but there's another piano plugin that I really like that I can't remember off the top of my head now that uses a Fourier transform to represent how pianos sound, and they like characterized that sound with a Fourier transform. And so like you download this plugin that sounds ultra realistic like a piano, and instead of using samples like this does, which means it's a, you know, the whole pack is 500 megabytes or gigabytes or whatever, megabytes. It's like a 20 megabyte plugin, and it sounds exactly like a piano because it's just recreating the sound in the frequency domain. It's so cool. All right, tech stuff aside, I know you have one. What's your go-to meme song to play on the piano? I don't have a meme song on the piano. I would like to learn more stuff. A buddy of mine can play the interlude to Wind Tempos from Porter Robinson, and I really want to learn that because that is like a very beautiful little piano thing. Oh, Ryan JB Pattinson Bateman says, the moth is gone. It wasn't sleeping. Scary. Well, it could have been sleeping, right? It maybe just woke up. Or consider this, maybe it got eaten. All right, what are we doing? The next thing that I would like, I could layer one more synth on it. I think we could have a little bit of extra synth as a treat. Why don't we? Arctic Swells was always very cool. It's maybe a little too creepy for what I'm going for, though. The other thing we could do is oh man, okay, control surfaces. So what I want to do is learn assignment for volume. Control surfaces, yeah. Yeah, we're back. All right, check this out. So if I use this and write at the same time, we can go into synth and we're going to pick that dirty, dirty bass. Actually, no. Let's do this. Can everyone be patient? Chat, do you mind being patient for like 1 second? I have to pee so bad. So I'm going to take care of that. I should have set up a camera on traffic cone. But I'm going to be right back. We're going to crack open. Oh, no, I still have more of my cigarette here. I'll be right back. See you in a bit. Hello. I would like to play a game. The game is called Are You Willing to Forgive Me for a Heinous Crime? Liam says, everything come out okay? Everything come out okay is crazy, brother. So, are y'all familiar with Ryan Trahan? Tiff, get out of the chat. Plug your ears. If you're my friend, you have heard about Ryan Trahan 400 billion times in the last few weeks. I am obsessed with this dude. He seems to walk the walk really hard. He just raised like $11.5 million for St. Jude. And if you haven't seen his videos, they're like very fun and very wholesome. He has a candy called Joyride, and I've been buying it because I like him and I just want to support it. The heinous, unforgivable thing I'm about to do is the way in which I'm going to eat this. I'm a bit of a germaphobe. I don't like touching stuff with my hands if they're not super clean. So I'm just going to start raw dogging this thing out of the bag. Oh my God, it's so good. All right. Huge. Just wash your hands. But then I'm touching all the keys and the mouse. What am I supposed to do? Which one is that? This is the sour fun drink strips, which you can only get at 7-Eleven. And I know because I'm such a true fan. Oh my God. Oh. Wait. Eat it with the fork is way better. One sec. All right. Fellas. We're back. Boy dinner. Okay. So, we're going to do one or two more instruments here, and then we're just going to leave it. It's the beginning of the song. It can build. And we're kind of noodling around. There's not a lot of like theme in this. Hell yeah. Bell Swarm. Ooh, I kind of like this. Kind of fun. No. Nice. Not for me, but nice. Christmas. Yes! Wow. I'll be using some of these in a video. I'm gonna tell you that much. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Hell yeah. Ooh. I'm not hating that. But we can't go too crazy with it. I think we still just want atmospheric stuff. Ooh. We're close, man. Yeah. Frick it, dude. Let's try a little noodly. I like that. That's a little... Yeah. All right. That's like kind of a theme to pursue. Is there anything that's like a little more I don't know. I like that. That's very subtle. Wait for another gap. We'll do it right around here, and we'll repeat the theme. There's too much other stuff going on the above track, so we're just gonna wait it out, and then we'll repeat the theme. Here we go. Maybe we'll do it one more time. Ooh, I gotta fix that. I don't like this last one. We're just going to redo that, and we're also going to fix this. Cool. How do I turn the piano roll on and off? It's like a key, right? Command 4. Nope. Nope. Also not what I wanted. There's a button for this. It's that. Great. Is there a keystroke? Does it give me one if I hover? E! Yay! Okay, great. We're back. Here we go. So we're going to do the theme one more time. We could do, after this, let's do a little percussive stuff. And then I think we'll call it good. All right, we're rolling. Yeah, it is becoming back. Do we see the vision, folks? Are we seeing it? This is the thing, it's really hard to start. And then as soon as you get like a little momentum, then you're like, all right, I know where we want to go with this. So I'm going to keep it in labs. There's a couple of nice like clicky, soundy things. Granular whale song. Sure. Okay, not what we want. Cool, not what we want. Harmonic flights. Yo! Ooh, that is so cool, but I think it's going to be... You know what? Chat, clip that. Chat, hear me out. Chat, hold on. Hear me out. Ah, God, where is this going to be? It's not distortion, right? Is it bit? It's distortion. It's bit crusher. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, man, I really like this, but I think it's too intense at the start. That's gonna come in handy later. What's that thing from like a? It's like from a video game where people, you know, like the bit is like, this is a handy tool that can help us later. We are gonna be using that. Damn, that rocks. Very cool. Not what we want. Yeah, not what we want. Not what we want. LA Atmos might be the move. All right. All these are so good. All right. Come on. Come on. What was the one in here that I liked? Obsolete machines. There was one in here that I really liked. All right, screw it. We're just going to put a couple of these in there. Get the volume. We're going to leave that up. There's too much going on. It's like a little messy. Fellas, can I be chat? Do you mind if I'm open and honest? Chat, do you mind if I share my truth? We're really close to overthinking it. And so we should commit to something and move on. Wow, I downloaded too many things. Textural pads. This is probably what I want. No. Tundra? Maybe. I think we're close to overcooking it. I just want like a little... Yeah. I know what this needs. Oh, I'm so good at everything. It's unbelievable. We need a little... Just a little bit... You know what I mean? Just a little bit. It's one of those. And I think that's going to come in the form of a loop. All right. We're going to have to download. Kid named downloading 100 Gorbillion. It would be drums. And it would be a topper. Yeah, we're back. I might be able to make that work. Okay. Oh, there's so many of these. It's just like a little... No. Yeah. Yeah. I'm liking that. Uh-huh. Yup. It's unbelievable how many of these there are. Oh! This is great. I love these. Yeah. Yeah. We probably have what we need in here, but... Yeah! Oh! This is not what I want, but it's so fun. Nine-inch nails, ah, topper. Oh my God. All right, let's work with what we got. So, we're almost done with this section, and then we'll start moving on to when it actually moves in. You know what I mean? Smell what I'm stepping in? So there's like a lot of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I really like that line. Nice and quiet. You ready? Okay. That's one option. I like that. That's quite nice. Okay, this is coming first. These are all really nice. that sidechain. Yeah. This doesn't really work. Okay. Okay. All right. It's getting there. This doesn't really work, so we have to sort of decide a better direction. There's like a little too much top in the situation. I liked this one for first place. And I would put some like crazy delay. Oh, I'm not even on the right channel. Oh, man. Okay, sorry. Where did I put that? Okay, I put it here. Oh my god, dude, I do not know how to use this program. Check me out. Here's how we're gonna play this. You ready? Plug. So actually, no, we want the other way. So we can do a filter sweep. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. And check me out. You ready for this? You ready for this? We're bringing it back. That's right, pals. The Bit Crusher, baby. Yeah, all right. I'm not convinced the drums are actually good. Hello? Oh, I know what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to keep just slowly bringing it up. All right, check me out. Do not copy the automation data. If you do that, I will be so upset. Do not ask again. Don't move. Okay, check me out. You ready? We're just going to do this. I'm going to loop. Oof, I do. All right, the drums are growing on me. It's going to push the song in a different direction than I thought it was going to go. But check me out, fellas. I have a secret weapon. Also, hi Kyle. Thank you for the $10. Thank you very much for the super chat. How come YouTube won't let me heart your comment? Hold on, YouTube is geeking out. When Banana Bread Part 4. Also, music is sounding fire, big guy. Thanks. Oof. You know the hierarchy of needs that everyone has, like the things that they need to feel good and be alive? Someone calling me big guy is like right up at the top. Or I guess technically it would be at the bottom. Anyway, it's critical to a happy life is having someone call you big guy. What's up, big man? I call traffic cone big man too. He's mad at me, by the way. He thinks he hasn't had dinner, but he absolutely has. He can have a little extra. One sec. Hi, Pumpkin. What's up? Yeah. You can have a little bit. Yes. I know. Just a little bit. I'm teaching my son bad lessons. That if he screams, he will get food. I'm a bad father. All right, fellas. We're on fridge cigarette number 3. And we're not slowing down anytime soon. So, secret weapon time. Secret weapon. All right. I don't want to hear. How am I listening to this? Can you guys hear this? No. How come I can hear it? Hold on. Okay, that's good. We're going to create a new track. It's going to be audio, guitar, or bass. Okay. What's poppin', gang? This is a D, right? Plug. Oops, that's not the right thing. I would like a tuner. And sometimes they put one on here, and sometimes they don't. I have not changed these strings in 400,000 gorbillion years. There's also a decent amount of delay, which I don't like. Okay, so this is a little loud. Okay. The delay makes me sad. How do I do this? Process. Ah, it's so close. It's like a little... It's like a little too long. How do I reduce all of the... reduce latency in Logic? Set the sample rate, IO buffer size, and use low latency mode. Low latency mode, Logic Pro. How do I do it? Record low latency mode. What is this? Free tempo. Oh, we're back. Yeah, that's instant. Okay, we're back. We're back. Let's noodle. Just a tiny scooch. What am I trying to do? I think we want it to come in here. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Let me get a hit real quick. Y'all mind if I hit the geek bar real quick? Google Chrome crashed again. Jesus. That's a crazy one. I just want like a lot of echoes. I think no. Ooh. I'm liking that. Who's the whirly? Okay. can't say that. Yeah, that I'll be having that. I'll be having that. All right, this is the tuner channel. Somebody give me a tuner. But you better watch out for Celine or... Here's the plan. You use the top part. You press. You're gonna have to do it a couple of times. Because it kind of detunes it. So I would actually like a lot more growl in that. And maybe more vibrato. Yeah, I'll be having that. Okay, cool. I don't know that this actually fits, but I like it. It's not synced. I don't really like this. I'm not gonna lie. What is the next? Here's a question. Like, what's the next thing that the song needs to do? So we've got like 3 minutes of this goofy synth, and I think it needs to go away and get replaced with something that has a little bit more rhythmic, whatever. What happened to our sidechain? Oh. What happened to our sidechain? What did we do? Hold on. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Nobody answer that. We had a nice sidechain going. Who goofed it up? Oh, I think we're also just like off. Does anyone know what happened to my sidechain. He looks tired. What time zone is he in? It's 8:02 p.m. for me, but I always just kind of look tired. What happened to my sidechain? That's what I want. Brother, what did I do? Can I get a one dance? Sidechain fell on the floor. All right, hold on. Let's try this. Let's take Blue Ridge, and instead of going to stereo out, it's going to go to bus 23, okay? That's our new output. Then, in the mix window, we'll take bus 23, how come we cannot see bus 23? We don't want to output. We're going to send it to bus 23, which goes to aux7. Sure, whatever. And aux7 never gets played, but it's still sending. And so then we can take aux7 and always use it as a sidechain. I don't really know what we did wrong here. It's sending. Okay, you know what? It does not matter. We're taking this off. Nope, not what I wanted. We're taking the compressor off. No plugin. Putting a new compressor on. Boom. We're sidechaining it. I don't really know what happened here. Wow, okay, that also didn't work. Dude, this is gonna drive me crazy. I think I'm stupid. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Instrument. Let's just go back to basics. Instrument is the Blue Ridge thing. The output can be regular old stereo output. And then on the compressor here, we're sidechained to instrument Blue Ridge, instrument 3. Okay, I think I'm going to restart Logic because something is wrong. Oh, what up, Rocket Vlogs? Brayden, what it do? My brother in Christ. Okay, right now we're fighting Logic. And usually when I'm doing that, it's just because I don't know how to think. But right now, it's because the program is having trouble thinking. Okay. I think Logic is bugging out. Yeah. All right. We're back. Hear that? Oh my God. What are you doing? Why are you... All right. Cool. We can automate this later. Sure, whatever. Okay. Okay. This is a very spacey vibe. And see that counter up top? Once we get to about here, 3.5 minutes in, we've got to switch it up. This is too long. So we're going to transition somewhere here into a different type of synth. And I'm thinking, take a wild guess. It rhymes with arpeggiator. Anything but that. Sure, dude. Ooh, yeah, I'll be using that in a couple of places. We're gonna go a little low. let's keep goofing off. Check this out. This is going to come later. This is going to come at like 6 minutes. Sometimes logic makes it so unbelievably easy to like push out a vision, and like this is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Okay. Even this. Okay, check me out to the ball game. You know that I don't think that's how the song goes. We need a new section, and we're gonna do it this way. That's it. Nope. I don't know what happened there. Cool. I'm going to take this, quantize, make it do. Okay. I know what I want to do. And we just need another ARP, probably. Not that. I don't know that I like any of these. No. I guess I don't really want an arpeggiator. I kind of want like a pulsed rhythmic. Here we go. This is crazy, dude. I just need like something simple. This is not GarageBand. This is Logic, or I think they call it Logic Pro. It is a great piece of software. I quite like it. Oh, I know what we're doing. Okay, this is going to help us lead up into the transition. That's what we're doing. Pluh! Okay, so there once was a ship that something some. Are you kidding me? Why do I have to log in to a synthesizer? Am I gonna have to do this every time? Dude, I have to get into my like last pass. This is crazy. Piss me off. Okay. There's a sound. I think it's called machine. That's too bad. The sound is called machine, but it won't let me search for it. It's probably experimental. The machine. this up. Yeah. All right. Here it is. Check me out to the ball game. That is not the saying, dude. Okay. All right. We need 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at 106 is when I come in. One, two, three. Nope. I missed it. So good at everything. It's unbelievable. All right. This needs to be like a little bit adjusted. So here is a question. It is a mono synth, which means that rocks. There is almost always a setting to change this. MIDI off. That did not work. Sometimes there's like a voices tab. Screw it. Let's just get rid of the top note. Okay, cool. So this is the build-up to like the next section. This is basically like a bunch of songs combined together. This is exactly what Ritual by John Hopkins is. Okay. We need another drum loop to come in here. Oof. All right. I don't like this. All right. We need some kind of drum situation. It's not a topper. It's like a beat. Oh my God, it has to download things. Bruh. Maybe we don't need that many drums right now. We could also try the drummer track. I have had mixed results with this. Let's try it. I'm gonna be sick. Okay, so wow, this is more control than we had before. Can we make him go halftime? I don't think I like this. It'll come in at some point, but I think I might be out of juice. Hold on, let me listen really quick. I like the first section. that transition smoother, but as like a rough outline, I like this. There is a carbon-based life form touch to it. What's up, man? Good to see you. All right. Each section of the song should correlate with a different part of the motor build. That's like the goal, mostly. Build this up a little longer. Okay. It's like a I can like think of the type of synth that I want, but it's hard. It's like hard to. Okay, let's do this. I'm not done yet. I'm close to done, but I'm not done yet. Let's go back to Nest Acoustics, because I love that stuff. And if we can gate it a little bit, like if I can like gate some of these in like a rhythmic way. I don't like that this is mono. I need... I use this all over the place in BPS music. I'll give you a little secret. There's only 80 people here, so you 80 people are the only people who are going to know this. 77 now. I have been very slowly, over the course of any video that involves development for the space shot, putting this theme in there. Like a little motif. And the idea is that any music associated with the space shot should have that motif. So solid propellant stuff, roll control stuff. You know, you don't see it in the meat rocket so much, but like little motif. These are too dreamy. What the hell, man? Why must I log in every time? I think I'm gonna have to build my own thing. Oh! I know what I want. I know what I want. The classic analog ARP is the starting point for a lot of my stuff, but it will take a bunch of mods. We're back. All right. Sometimes you have to accept the things you can't control and move the frick on, dude. All right, all right. I think we might do the same riffs throughout everything, but it's a different bass. Maybe that's how it works. We'll do a better transition for that. I'm so bad at everything. Okay. Oh man, I was so close to having it right. Well, I guess I better give up at everything. Okay, here we go. And then it changes to this other thing. That's not right. Oh no, I had like a different thing picked out. There was like a... Okay, I goofed everyone. I need this to go back to plucked cycles. Yeah, we're back. Thank God it was named. We also still have this. It's a lot of like permutations on the same idea. That's kind of the whole vibe. check me out. Ready? What do y'all know about a filter sweep? What you know about rolling down in the deep? Yeah! None of these are good. Let's try it. That's goofy, but let's try it. We're getting there. Now we're going to do the opposite. Fellas, I think I'm going to have to stop it there for today. My ears are tired, and I'm tired. Oh, man. What was that? That was like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. There's some good work. I've been procrastinating doing this song for a little bit. Thank you. Thank you, Tiff. Yeah, so this is maybe like a fifth of what it needs to be. It's going to get there. It's like totally worth doing. It's going to be so cool. But like I'm going to toot my own horn a little bit. Like, good art takes effort. And so, like, you know, this is effort for sure. My ears are tired and I'm tired. And I also haven't, like, flexed the songwriting muscle in a little while, or, like, music muscle. And so it's a little, like, tomorrow when I do this, I'll have a bunch of fresh ideas. And I also, dude, I didn't even know where I was going to start on this. Like, we started with something different. We started with whatever this is, which is close. I knew what key I wanted it to be in, and I knew kind of what I wanted to make. But like, yeah, this is awesome. This is going to be really good. It's combined with, like, when it ends up in the final video, it might be, it will be combined with voiceover, I think. I'm like pretty sure that's how it's going to work. And it'll be like a 30 or 40 minute video that's just like really good footage, really good voiceover, aided by a couple of CAD things to show like, here's what part we're working on. And then it ends in it firing. And the whole thing ideally is one song that's like a riff on the same motif. So it's like a whole... So, but like it changes it. Like these are two very distinct sections, right? Where like there's different stuff happening here than like this spacey stuff here. And then at some point, you know, maybe we change keys or we expand on something else. I don't know. There's a lot of ideas. And again, I can't plug it enough. John Hopkins' Ritual album is what we're going for, which is like, it's such a good build. It's such a good transition between songs. They're all distinct songs, but they all flow into each other so nicely. And that's the goal. So it's going to take a little while. I might stream more of this. We'll see. Who knows? Who's to say? You know? That is all I have for you now. Thank you very much for joining. Oh, shout out guitar. And Traffic Cone, I think, is out on an adventure, so he can't say goodbye. But you'll have to trust that he would if he could. Yeah, folks, thank you so much for joining. If you watched the whole thing, boy, you were a true chiller. May the gunch be with you all. Happy Wednesday night. All right. Peace out.